A utility watch is so much more than a dress watch because it comes with purpose, like this Militado ML14. Now, that would be all nice if you're just trekking along with your mates or hiking with your kids, but what if you were in situations like our ancestors were, when there was a war, when there's dirt, explosions, machine guns, trenches? It's all bad. It's all going to hell. Yeah, that's when you need a utility watch. You need something that is robust, that is able to take damage, able to take a beating, and will survive it with you. Because utility watches, like field watches, like pilot watches, like dive watches, yeah, they're not as pretty as dress watches, but they've got function. Anyways, this watch here was sent to me by Militado, so I'll be doing an honest and unbiased review as per usual. Now, the link to the listing is in the description below the video. Do check it out if you're after a sharp price. And now let's dive in and talk about this Militado ML14 in detail. Let's do it. The Militado ML14 is cut straight from the cloth of the classic field watch, a no-nonsense tool designed for clarity, toughness, and absolute dependability. At 36mm across and just under 10mm thick, it carries the vintage proportions of mid-century military issues. The 45mm lug-to-lug length ensures it wears with a planted stance, and the 20mm lug width is deliberate, broad, strong, and giving the watch a stockier presence than the case diameter might suggest. On my 6.5-inch wrist, it fits like a glove, compact with zero overhang, yet visually solid and quite assertive. The case itself is fully brushed stainless steel. There's no polishing, there's no pretension. Every surface is meant to avoid glare and withstand punishment. From the side profile, you can see how lean the mid-case is, the flanks running thin before dropping into a brushed, screw-down case back. The lugs hook downward aggressively so the watch hugs the wrist with a secure, almost tactical grip. Up top, the bezel is barely there, slim and utilitarian, giving way to the towering single-domed crystal. Opt for either the hardened K1 mineral crystal or the synthetic sapphire, with anti-reflective coating on both. And you'll get those characteristic distortions at the edges that collectors love. It's part of the charm of a high-box crystal, a deliberate nod to wartime field designs. At 3 o'clock, the crown makes the tool character even clearer. It's a 5.5mm screw crown, unsigned, with a sandblasted finish for maximum grip. The threading feels notchy, positive, and together with the sealed back, this case locks down 100 meters of water resistance. That's serious resilience for a watch in this category. A field watch you could actually take into the bush, the river, or the rain without hesitation. The strap keeps the same spirit. It's a heavy-duty canvas, black and utilitarian, reinforced with rectangular brush keepers and a brush tank buckle. Nothing flashy, nothing polished, just a strap that feels ready to take a beating. This is not a watch made for parties or boardrooms. It's a piece of kit, a tool through and through. Inside beats the Japanese Seiko VH31 sweep quartz movement. 4 ticks per second motion that mimics the smoothness of a mechanical watch. Superluminova C3 glows green on the hands, while the BGW9 blue charges the indices, ensuring legibility in total darkness. Dial variants let you choose between stark, sterile white indices and hands, or these vintage beige quarter markers with matching hands. Both are legible, both honest to the field watch spirit, but with slightly different character. In totality, the Militado ML14 doesn't pretend to be dressy or versatile. It doubles down on its identity: compact brushed steel, box crystal, strong lume performance, and a screw-in crown, 100 meters of water resistance. It's a faithful continuation of what a field watch was always meant to be: a rugged companion designed to endure more than you can. When you look at the dial of the Militado ML14, the first impression is simplicity. And that's entirely the point. A true field watch doesn't ask for gentle care. It's meant to be legible, durable, and ready to take abuse. Beneath the tall, distortion-happy sapphire crystal, anti-reflective coated, flashing those bluish-purple sheens at angles, sits a matte black dial. That matte finish isn't decorative, it's tactical. It kills through reflections and makes the stark white minute track and Arabic numerals jump out at you. At 12, a classic upward pointing triangle marker flanked by elongated batons at 3, 6 and 9 keeps orientation intuitive. Everything here is printed, not applied, but executed with precision so the proportions stay balanced across what is a compact 36mm dial space. The handset keeps with that same purpose-built DNA. The beige hour and minute hands are broad baton-like and instantly legible. The seconds pointer in bright white, arrow-tipped and counterbalanced, gives the dial motion without disrupting the symmetry, though it's a shame it isn't lumed. Despite being printed, the indices and hands are charged with superluminova in 2 tones, C3 green and BGW9 blue. It's a mix that offers not only brightness and longevity, but also subtle visual drama in low light. And that's what I really like about the Militado watches. Let's be fair, plenty of their watches have this military field watch aesthetic, and what they do there is they apply just enough lume for it to be legible in the dark hours. And again, at the prices we're paying, this is pretty good stuff. Just remember the ML05, if you recall that watch. It's like a $35 to $40 watch before tax. And the lume there is pretty much spectacular for printed indices and the price point. But anyway, let's get back and talk about the ML14. This lume won't burn all night like a diver's torch, but for the dark hours you actually need it, legibility is never in question. This is what a field dial should be. Utilitarian, legible, and quietly effective. No frills, no excess, just clarity at a glance, day or night. So what did you think about the ML14? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. As well as that, let's talk about the price variance here. So if we get it with a K1 hardened mineral crystal, we are going to pay around $55 before tax. If you get it with synthetic sapphire crystal, you'll be paying around $80 before tax. So that's an increase of about 50%. Is it worth it? I don't know. It all depends. Are you actually going to take it out to the field with you? Because if you are, I'd go for synthetic sapphire. If you aren't, maybe the K1 mineral will do the job. It is hardened glass after all. Anyways, let me know what you thought about the watch below. Check out the affiliate link also below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.